go out of my liberty here and say that I am 100% okay with pissing off some delivery drivers about this topic, which is non-tip orders. And I'm also going to say that it's perfectly fine by saying no tip, no trip. But what is 100% not okay when it comes to being a delivery driver, and yes, I am one myself, is when it comes to non-tip orders, doing any of the following. And so if you are a delivery driver that accepts a non-tip order and decides to eat the food, if you are a delivery driver that accepts a non-tip order and decides to intentionally freeze that order as much as you can, if you are a delivery driver that intentionally tries to sabotage, such as spitting in a customer's food, or even if you are a delivery driver that enjoys going up to a customer's house and swearing at them or insulting them because they give you a non-tip order, none of those things are okay to do. Now, even though I cannot tell you what to do, I will make you a suggestion on what you should do when it comes to non-tip orders. Don't take them. That's simple. Because here's what's going to be happening if you stop taking non-tip orders. First of all, they're going to go back in the generated pool of orders that need to be sent out. And after a while of them going around, Uber, DoorDash, or any of these companies are going to have no choice but to bump up the order. Now, my question to you is, do you want to live off of tips your whole entire life, or do you want the companies to pay you more? If the answer is you want the companies to pay you more, then make them pay you more by not taking such crappy orders. Now, if you are going to be taking a non-tip order, here's how to treat it. You treat it just like every other order that you take. That's right, you man up to the plate and you take it the way you normally would take an original order. I don't see why that is so complex nowadays, but I can understand the frustrations. And a lot of gig workers won't like me for expressing the fact that I think it's wrong to mistreat customers. They are getting pissed off about the fact that non-tip orders are becoming a thing. And I get that. But at the end of the day, a lot of us gig workers have our exceptions when it comes to a lot of non-tip orders. Either we know that somebody is in a hospital, so you're going to a hospital to drop off an order. Somebody's on disability. You don't know if somebody is a senior. There's a lot of what ifs, ands, and buts when it comes to non-tip orders. And at the end of the day, I would not care about non-tip orders if these companies paid me more. Now, if I don't want to take a non-tip order, I simply don't do it. You are an independent contractor. You have the right to say no. But by you saying yes and treating the customer like garbage, you're one, making the good guys look bad, but two, you're just jeopardizing yourself to get kicked off the apps. And if you're somebody that doesn't care about getting kicked off the apps, then keep doing what you're doing. Again, I'm not going to tell you what to do. But a lot of people want to talk about how to treat non-tip orders, and you see viral videos upon how gig workers are doing so. And then you wonder why there's a lot more non-tip orders in the world. It's because we're disrespecting customers on a regular basis. I get maybe customer service is not your gig. That's okay. You're still a gig worker, so if you accept the gig, you're supposed to fulfill it. But either way, my main point across this video is stop taking non-tip orders. Stop getting pissed off at the customer and get pissed off at the company. And the one way how you can defend yourself to these companies is by simply saying no.